Hey everyone, hi to all of you guys who are watching the stream right now. Very good evening to all of you who have decided to spend your time with us this evening. And I think most of you who have already saw the announcements going into here, I think most of you all would know what to expect. But that's it. Big welcome to all of you to this DevFest edition for Modular GCP. In fact, this is the fourth time we're doing it over the last 2 years. So yeah, with Modular GCP, there's the similar stuff that you can anticipate that we have over the last few years. Of course, there's going to be exciting prices, but stay tuned, for this entire webinar so that we can show you, other details in regards to Modular GCP as well. So joining me today, I'm Wei Yuan. Joining me today, we have Janice and Harizwan. You can see over here we are introduction on this screen. So, hi guys, how y'all doing?
Hello there. It's been a while. I guess since the last webinar was sometime this month, right? Yeah.
Last
So I
Wednesday, I
guess
think.
So I guess this is kind of a exciting kickoff start to the whole StudyJam. Like we haven't been doing this StudyJam for a long time. I mean, StudyJam usually is done for physical events, right?
Yeah, I
But
think the
then we know
last
but we know dev space is just like yeah, it's kind of hard to do. The last time was when, if you were
I
mentioning
think it was
something,
in April. Yeah,
Not that long
sometime.
ago, a few months ago.
a few months
But it
ago.
feels like it was forever ago. That's the thing. Like so
I
many
know
things
you
have
missed
happened.
everyone, right? So finally,
Yeah.
you can regroup with your community again.
Yes.
Actually, the main part I miss is the food, man. It's like the pizzas and the bento boxes. Yeah,
Oh
For
there's
man, it's been
the
a
dev
nearly 2
space.
years already since we have events, right?
yeah. I
Yeah.
don't think
So
that we're gonna be having any events anytime soon. I assume that the COVID situation in Singapore is still on the I guess a knife's edge. It can go either way. seeing the numbers in the thousands, just like
Yeah,
this
I'm
is
not sure
the
it's either way. I think yesterday was it 5,000 plus. I was like, oh, there's only one way
Oh
this is
yeah, it
going
spiked.
down.
yes, it spiked, and the everything that the government said that they don't know where is what's the exact reason for it. Like, yeah, it's worrying, but okay, it should be fine since most of the population is kind of vaccinated, right? So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like they're saying that eventually everybody will get it right, but I'm like, okay, everybody, but I don't want to lay. I'm still being fairly cautious right now, but yeah, it's driving me nuts staying home every day. But yeah, I'm glad at least we can hang out and chit chat here. So yeah, hi everybody. Maybe I do a quick introduction of myself as well. I mean, Harizon and Wei Yan, you see them every month whenever they do their virtual event. So I'm with the Google team, and I look after the Southeast Asia region for all of our developer programs. So super excited to meet all of you and kick off that fest together. I love the whole idea of people coming together and learning because I mean, with COVID and everything, we're all so bored and being, I guess, well, for me anyway, I feel very isolated on my own, and knowing there's a community that we can hang out with and ask questions and learn together just makes it a lot more fun for me.
So shall we jump into the program?
Yeah,
Let me
absolutely.
go to the next slide. Right.
What a
So
one.
I think we introduce to everyone who's coming in, especially for those who are new to this modular GCP. This is season 4, but if this is your first time here, here's a sneak peek at what exactly is this about and how you can sign up for it.
Yeah, so in short, actually, so Modular GCP is an online self-study program. So it provides developers based in Singapore. I want to be very clear. You can be from anywhere in the world, but we're only able to send the swags within Singapore. So when you're signing up, make note of that. And it gives you free access to hands-on Google Cloud Labs. And you can learn alongside, a supportive community of peers, Wei-Yan, Horizon, everybody in this chat, everyone in our Slack channel. I think we have over 1,000 registration to this study jam. So that there's a community that's going to be working closely with you, and you can ask questions, and people are always happy to help. So yeah, really looking forward to meet everybody on the Slack channel even after this call.
So I guess in short, it's kind of like a whole bunch of quick labs, right? Or is it?
Well, it's been renamed, so it's no longer called Quick Labs anymore. We're now known as Google Cloud Skills Boost. It's a bit of a tongue twister, but I'm getting the hang of it. So yeah, so this it looks a little bit different, but the experience will be the same. So if you're already familiar with the Google Cloud Quick Labs, you'll be quite familiar with the same Google Cloud Skills Boost platform as well. It's very similar. You still have to complete the one mandatory quest before you continue to get access for the 1 month free access for this entire period. So I think we're stretching it across close to 3 weeks. So you have 3 weeks to actually do all these amazing quests and learn together. I think just now Wei-Yan and Horizon was trying to figure out which are some of their favorite quests here. And Horizon, what was the one that you were saying got you really excited?
Okay. So I mean, seeing that this time round, I think it does seems more focused on the data science perspective of it. You see like a whole bunch of machine learning, a whole bunch of BigQuery, and a whole bunch of yeah, it's actually a whole bunch of machine learning. Right? I mean, you can see on the side there the whole big list, and we had to kind of complete the whole big chunk of it. So personally, this whole machine learning is not really my cup of tea. So I do more of the application side and infrastructure side. That's where I'm most excited about. But the thing is, Google does do like does like acquire new products or develop new products. So one of the new products that Google Cloud kind of got, I think it was sometime last year. And you need to correct me on this. My memory is like failing me nowadays as as I go through this whole situation. It was last year where the Google Cloud got Looker. And Looker, to be honest, I have no idea what Looker is all about. From what I saw based on the ads, it does look like as though Looker is um like a data manipulation platform. But seeing that now what do you call it? Google Cloud Skills Boost. Did I pronounce it right? Yeah. So this whole training thing. I'm too lazy to pronounce the whole thing, but yeah, it provides that platform for free. So that Looker platform for free. So that kind of gives us opportunity to try out for those who have not tried it before. Like especially for those like who are trying to understand like what the technology brings, and what kind of benefit that it can bring to projects or companies. So, how about you, Wei Yan? I mean, seeing that the list is quite big, right? What do you think? Like, what kind of courses are you kind of looking out for?
So I'm gonna take a page from your book as well. I don't really have an exact favorite, but when before we were chatting right before this live stream, and you mentioned about Luca, and that was what gravitated me towards it as well. When I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, actually that's quite interesting. It's a product that one of my previous companies use for data analytics, and from what I understand, it's actually not the most affordable in terms of if you are just going in to try out by yourself. But I think using your own words as well, just now what you mentioned, right? Um, Using Quick Labs, or in this case, Cloud Skills Boost, right? It's because the idea is that you are using this as a sandbox environment to learn the tools. It's essentially free, and you get this practical use of the actual tool that you get to use in production. So I think for those who are interested, in modular GCP, it's not just about being able to join the festivities, getting a prize, but you also get the chance to learn something that you can bring back to your company, and perhaps you can recommend to them, I try out this very cool tool that I can we can do blah blah this based on what the quest has shown us, and basically this is something you can bring back to your company and show them, we can use this to perhaps accelerate some part of our workflow. Or better still, if you finish the quest over here, you want to do even more, you can actually use the free subscription you're given for this one whole month. Go try out other labs. In fact, this is what I used to do for all the previous modular GCP. I'll finish the current labs first, and then I realize, okay, I am like Harizan mentioned, both of us are more in the infrastructure side of things. Why not try out some infrastructure labs instead? If that's within an area of interest, you can try those out for free under the same subscription. So definitely do sign this up. This is the free 1 month subscription itself, right? Just comes along with participating. You already get to learn without having to pay anything. Okay, you use your time, but the thing is, you get something really good out of it. And I can see actually there's some questions that are coming in from the chat. So do keep those questions coming in. We'll answer them at the end of our session over here. Yeah. Okay. So
Sorry, I got excited and I started like replying on the text, but
Oh
okay.
yeah.
We can do it at the end. So yeah, keep your questions coming and we'll address them as well. Maybe it'll be easier and you can let us know if you have any, follow-up questions to those questions as well. But I'm so glad to hear that you're actually excited about, using this as like a learning test beating ground to actually kind of like have free access to test out not software or platforms that you don't normally have access to. So yeah, 1 month is a pretty good time for you to actually test out whether this is worth your time, you want to spend more energy on learning it, or whether you think that it's a tool that's helpful for your personal or whether your career development. So thanks, Rayan. That was a really good tip.
Just want to add in slightly pro tip, in the sense that if you are trying out these different labs, let's say the lab allows you to provision a 2-core, a 2 CPU virtual machine, do follow the instructions. Don't provision, let's say, 8 CPU machine. I have done that before. It's not exactly bad, but I got banned for a short moment, and it was done by mistake. Like I wasn't purposely doing it. So do follow instructions within the grounds of the sandbox. Like there are instructions. Usually you can sort of gravitate around there within that same lab. That one is fine, but don't use too much resources that they like given within the lab. Like it essentially can cause problems for your account that you're using now. Yeah. So, but the ban is only within using Quick Labs, or in this case, Cloud Skills Boost. Yeah. Okay, so
I'm glad that we're all catching ourselves. The rename happened very recently, so it's all still very new to all of us. Well, yeah, everybody has won, and all must have prizes.
Yes, so I think for a bulk of most of us who are here today, I think this is something that's really exciting. It's been 2 years since we had any physical activities, and hey, during physical activities you can get swags. But you can get swags now even from online activities. I think really excited to share with you guys what we have in store as part of DevFest for Modular GCP.
Yeah, oh, so somebody was asking about what is the swags, right? So here it is. Just now the list of quests that Wei Yun and Harizwan shared. Yeah, you can take a look. What are you excited about, Harizwan?
Yeah. So the for the within the two tiers, definitely the tier 2 is the most appealing. I mean, the one that the most exciting one is the bag. The bag does look like kind of velvety, kind of high quality, but yeah, that would mean completing 14 quests, which is actually quite a lot. Like, I mean, like if anybody in the stream would like have experienced this platform before, you do know that one quest is multiple courses, and each course takes about 1 hour, 1.5 hours. So yeah, looking at multiple weeks of effort just to just to try to claim this. But I mean, it's effort that is like kind of useful in a way where you actually learn something, or hopefully you learn something, not just copy and paste and like not think about it. Copy and paste and try to understand what the heck is happening. I think that's the more important. I guess that's the whole goal of it. It's like for you to know that, oh, Google Cloud has such products, and these products are useful to you in those ways. But yeah, there's specs along
Hey,
the way.
not everything is copy and paste.
Yeah.
And it's important to note that like this entire duration is up to 3 weeks. So take it as a marathon. This is not a sprint. You're not gonna finish. To be very truthful, you're not gonna finish 14 quests within like 2 days or one weekend. I mean, it's possible, but you're not gonna learn much out of it. So do pace yourself out. I think in this close to 3 weeks period, maybe one per day. And once every day you can look forward to the next one. You finish one and then go to the next one. At least there'll be something new to learn every day without sort of getting fatigued from like trying to rush a lot of it at once. And yeah, I mean, given this period, 3 weeks, I think one per day sounds like a pretty good sort of learning progression.
Yeah, I guess we're all stuck at home anyway, right? So once a day, actually, we still got leftover time. We can, be an overachiever and get to 24, I think. Wei Yan is like, yeah, no, not going to be an overachiever. Wei Yan's like, the moment I get to like 14, I'm done. Exit.
Oh, now that feels like a challenge. Maybe I should go more than 14 now.
I know. I mean, you should like just show people. Oh, you're that tracker. Okay, we'll show that later. I'm so excited by this tracker that Wei Yan actually built. So if you actually put in your Google Cloud Skills Boost profile ID, it will tell you how many quests you've done that has qualified. And yeah, he did that to help everybody be able to like easily count where they are at. And yeah, we'll get him to show it to you later. I think it's like super cool. This is like the geek overachieving, right? It's like, I'm done with all my quests. What else can I do I'm gonna build a tool to count the number of quests.
For context, that was built in season 3, I believe. This is sorry, not season 3, season 2. This
Season
was
2,
sometime
yes, season 2.
in actually 1 year ago. The season that we did exactly 1 year ago at the same timing. But yeah, as Janice has kindly introduced, hopefully you guys will be able to leverage some usefulness out of that tool to be able to help you track your progress across getting to the tier 2 of the swags from this modular GCP.
Yeah, we were talking about how we're also excited about the backpack, right? I think we put in the specs that we want to get so that we can win it ourselves.
Okay, so
Okay, I
let's
saw your next slide.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
I think
Let's play.
it's playing. Maybe we just pause it. We're not going to make you watch a video with us now, but there is this 2-minute video. I see that Febra's in the chat. So Febra's actually from our team at Google as well, and she's been launching all these cloud study gems, and she actually created this tutorial for those of you who are using Google Cloud Skills Boost for the first time and is figuring out, I got this link. How do I use this link? How do I get a free 1 month access? What do I have to do? So she's created a tutorial for you. You can watch this. We don't have to do this. Oh, I think there's a question that's overlaying our screen right now. Okay, yeah. Okay, so if you see there is a QR code you can scan. If not, there's a website you can type in, or we'll also put it at the description of the video later, so you can go and check it out. So we have a tutorial to get you started, and then we have another tutorial, and that is for you to claim your prize. So the other tutorial is after you have completed all of it, so you know that you have your 14, or maybe you're happy with just a t-shirt, you're not a backpack person, you're going to stop at 6, and you want to submit it, you can just go to this Google form. There's another video here to show you how to redeem these swags. So you fill it out, and we'll get the swag sent to you once everything has been verified. So just do us a favor, okay? This needs to be done by the 14th of November. So there is a deadline. Basically, on the last day of the campaign, you have to fill it up. So you need to make sure that you fill this up. I think in the past, sometimes when people complete and they forget to fill up the form, then without the form telling us where you live, what t-shirt size you want, we don't know how to send things to you. So there is a cutoff date. So 14 November, remember, once you have finished your lab, just put all your information into the form to redeem it. Wei-Yan and Harizan, you've always gotten your swags all right?
So far,
Oh.
yes.
Yeah.
And Wei-Yan is definitely wearing it. I'm waiting to slim down a bit just to be able to fit into my swags. Like the swags are a bit challenging for a horizontally challenged person.
Wait, do you order a small size or something? And
I went for the largest available, and yeah, there's still some issues with that. But yeah, it's fine. I'm slimming down. I'm
okay,
trying my best to slim down.
the next time we have dinner together, Harizan, no more 6 plates of pita bread, yeah, if you're trying to slim down.
I'm called out.
But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, make sure you redeem this. Okay, what's next? This video, so you can watch it later, is very clear. Fabria's done an amazing job putting that together, and we'll also put it into the Slack channel. So in case if you missed it, you can find it there. It's currently not on the website. We'll make sure we put it there, but it is already in your email. So the email that gives you the quick lab profile, the links are already there. So I hope that helps. All right, Q&A time. Ooh, how shall we do this? So maybe we can go through all the questions first. I see that Fabria has answered quite a few of them, but maybe we can just let me see. I think there's a lot of question about the Slack channel. So we've added the Slack channel there. It's gdgsg.slack.com. So inside this channel, there is is it called a channel, a Slack room? Inside this Slack room, there is a channel called Google Cloud. So within this GDGSG, if you go to the Google Cloud channel, you will see the information on Majula Singapore inside there. And Wei-Yan and Harizan will answer any of your questions that you have. Arrow.
Yeah, I mean, we're not available 24/7. I mean, we still have work, FYI.
Yeah, they have a day
We're
job
still
though.
busy, but we'll try to answer when we are available. Yeah, as much as possible. But a lot of the questions, there's a high chance that a lot of the questions will probably pertain to the platform itself. Like, let's say if you're trying to clear a quest, not a quest, you're trying to clear a course, and like you click around and you run the commands, and like it looks like everything you've done is right, but at the end, the final tick mark, like from the 80 to 100% mark, doesn't go green, like for some odd reason. Most likely there could be a chance that the platform itself has issues. It could be like the platform is slow, or maybe like they couldn't detect a certain the change that is needed in order for it to be marked as green. So usually you can just contact the platform's chat. I'm pretty sure the mechanism should still be the same. There should be a chat bubble somewhere. You can just contact the platform chat and hey, my green check mark is not coming out. I've done the steps and followed it, but it's still not coming out. What the deal with this? And usually there'll be a support person that will come along and try to help you as best as they can. Sometimes they will just say, oh, actually you did the command wrongly or something. But yeah, that's usually what happens. So most of the time, at least when I'm using the platform. But yeah, I mean, Wei-Yan, you are more you participated quite a bit more as compared to me, right? I mean, season 3, I'm like completely out of the picture, but season 3, you were a bit
Wait,
more involved.
you didn't participate in season 3?
Yeah, a bit less, yeah, but
Or you got
yeah,
Wei Yan, you gave Wei Yan your login access and he did too.
it's like, yeah, we can help me do that. Well, what do you call it? Asking someone else to do. Uh,
Ghostwriter, is it?
no, not really ghostwriter. Like, just pay someone else to do it for you or something. I forgot
Sweatshop?
what the term for it. Yeah.
Sure. Outsource it too.
Outsource, yes,
Outsource.
outsource it.
So
Outsource
when
when
Wei Yan
necessary.
complete his 14 modules on the first weekend, he will be available for booking if you go to gdgsg.slack and PM him and go like, hey Wei Yan, I will pay you $5 to get to 14
Please don't do that.
Oh, okay. But that's a really really good tip. I actually have used the chat bubble thing before. They are super responsive. It was funny because I actually emailed them in our official email from Googlers to ask question, and they say they'll come back to me by end of the day. So I went to the chat bubble and harassed them there, and they give me an answer immediately. So the chat bubble works. I encourage you to use the chat bubble if you have problems. Okay, what is the next question? Okay, I saw the electronic swags one. Okay, this is not really a question because it's not going to be covered. But I'm curious, Polary and maybe others. We always have all these swags and we're wondering what swags do people want? Why don't you all put in the comment box what are some swags that you would like to have within reason? And then we can use that as an idea for next time. But this time around it's set already, So bear with us. We thought actually I blame Wei Yan. She said he wanted t-shirt and cap and backpack, so this is what we got. So so next time if you give us some ideas, we'll be sure to
keep
keep that in mind.
Yeah,
Wei
or
Yan is like looking
just leave it
so
in comment section. Yeah.
But isn't it true? Like, I mean, shirts are staple. Like, I think most of us like shirts.
I
Okay,
know
I
Julius. Yeah,
go ahead,
Julius
go ahead.
was saying that he ran out of t-shirts, and he's like saying that he feels so sad that now he have to go to, okay, I shall not name brands, but he said now he have to go and buy t-shirts because there's not enough t-shirt swags from events anymore. So we're like, okay lah, we got to address the problem because Julius got no t-shirt to wear. So yeah. Okay, what is the next question? Okay, maybe I think that one Fabria's answer. Okay, this one. Is there any other way to receive 1 month free access to Cloud Skill Boost, as I had insights from data with BigQuery completed prior since I joined the older season? Thank you so much for this question. It's a great question, and I have to admit that probably this is a oversight on our part because we kind of just put together all the modules for data science and machine learning for this season, and we didn't realize that this has actually been done before. We are actually trying to rectify this by providing another link. So about the mandatory module you have to do, and this is currently the mandatory module. And February is actually getting a new login link with another mandatory module. So for those of you who have signed up before, what I don't encourage you to do, but you could, is that you could get a new account with another email. But I don't encourage you to do that because you're trying to track all of your learnings in one place, right? So if you use another email account, then you lose all of the badges and everything that you've done. So if you just give us within the day, okay, maybe give 24 hours. They tell us within the day, but we don't know whether the US day or Singapore day. But within the day, they will give us a new link for those of you who have already completed before. So there will be this new link with a different module that haven't been done before, so that you can continue tracking this in your account. So this is something that we're working on, and thank you for highlighting this. We got so many questions about this. We decided to resolve this. So you just need 1 day. I'm sorry you lose 1 day there. But hopefully, all the tips and tricks that we give you will help you make up for this one lost day. Thanks, Wen Fong. All right, this question. While I try to do the first lab via link shared in the modular GCP first step email, my initial credits are not reflecting under my account. Guys, you all have more experience.
I have a suggestion, but this is based on past experience with that token and Cloud Skills Boost, formerly known as Quick Labs. So one of the things I think we sometimes detect is that okay, if it doesn't work the first time, log out on Quick Labs first, then click the link, once you get there, they'll prompt you like because the token is already in the URL, so they'll prompt you log in again from there. Somehow this works. By some unexplained, like this is basically probably like something to do with how they submit the token from the front end. So you can try that. Yeah, if not, probably you can write in and like see if there's any other way. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, there's an email that you can write to. So this majulasingapore@google.com. Sorry, majulagcp@google.com. So if you email to us, then we can also address some of these problems as well. If not, actually another way is that put it into the Slack. We encourage you to first reach out to the Google Cloud Skill Boost chat bubble at the corner. And if you still don't see that, drop us an email and let's see if we can resolve that together with you. Thank you. And so sorry to hear that, Satya, but maybe try the steps that Wei Yan mentioned. Okay, I think the question on how
Is there a correct email?
majulagcp@google.com. Yes, that's right.
Yep.
Correct. Yeah. So if you email it to here, we have this fairy that replies our emails, and she's known as Febra. So you can email it to there, and then we'll troubleshoot it together with you. Okay, another one is how to join Slack. I think we answered that question. Okay, wait. I think this is a different question. The how to join Slack is you go to that website, you have to download Slack, or I think they also have a web app, but Slack is an application. So you join the Slack and then you join the group, and then inside the channel, we're there. So yeah, I hope that answers the question. If not, you can elaborate a little bit below and we will address it. Let's see. Which time zone? You know that this is the Cloud StudyJam Singapore, right? So SGT, GMT +8, okay? All right. Anyone else? I just had to put this on. I think this one's for you, Ian.
Yep, it's always like that.
Have you tried to turn it off and on again? All right. Hey, I think we're doing so well that we've completed all the questions, which means that there's no questions anymore. And well done, Horizon and Wei and us. I also realized that we asked, what swags you all want, and then you'll never say anything. So next time you never get what you want, right? Don't tell us that you never get what you want, because we ask you what you want and you don't tell us.
Well, there's one. There's one that's.
This one?
Oh, there's one that's very nice one.
Oh. Sabono. You find the
Season
budget
5,
of
season-
Gabriel. Yeah. Okay. Google Nest Mini. Okay. I actually have like 2 Google Nest Mini, one in my bedroom and then one in my bathroom. And then I have like the normal Google Nest like in my living room so that it can surround sound and surround auto commands. The reason why you keep shaking your head. Nice for automation.
Too much automation. I like you hear all these devices, you're like, are they hearing me right now? Yeah. It's like it's a bit worrying, but yeah, I mean like
I talk to my devices a lot.
Yeah. What?
I do. I come home and I say, "Hey Google, I'm home," and he'll say, "Hooray!" And then it turns on the light and plays some music that I like.
Can you make them talk to themselves? Like there was one where they show like what's that? Nest Mini talking to another device, but is it possible to make them talk to themselves?
I don't have an Alexa at home, but I've been to a friend's house with both, and it is possible. Wait a minute. Is it? Oh no, actually, sorry, it's not that. You can ask them about other devices, and they have like very interesting response. But talk to each other, I don't know. I haven't tried that. I'm in a Google Home ecosystem, so I don't have other people in my room.
Actually, from the audience, I think there's a very nice suggestion. Like I think for future seasons. Yeah, I think this one could be really interesting. Like once you have done with Cloud Skills Boost. Yeah, I think a cloud certification would be interesting, especially for those if you don't have any certification. Associate Cloud Engineer, is it? Yeah, ACE. Usually we abbreviate it to ACE. I think that's a really good entry or introduction level certificate if you want to go to. I think once you're done with Quick Labs, in fact, that's like 1/4 of the content that is covered under that certification. So you can actually try out the other labs and, who knows, attempt to go for it. Okay, so let's see if there's any other questions.
Looks like not really.
Maybe I
Looks
can
like not.
share my that progress tracker thing
Ah,
if
yeah,
anyone
yeah.
is interested. Okay, let me
It already
find.
works for the newest campaign, right?
Yes.
So I guess that will be like the latest version.
Okay, hopefully I'm sharing the right screen. So if you guys can see over here, there's this. Oh, I guess we'll share the link in the chat later or something. But it's just a very simple site. All it does is that you have to go and find your public profile link on Quick Labs or Cloud Skills Boost, and then paste it here. It works for both. Okay, because the currently Quick Labs that link, as in they're still using that domain. So both of those profile links, right, likely will appear, within your journey of using it. So you can either paste the Quick Labs one, or you can paste the Cloud Skills Boost profile link. Wait, let me make sure I'm copying the correct one. Okay, so paste it, press enter, loading, will take a while. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this one will basically show you like how many quests you need. So I think for myself, I haven't done much yet. So basically once you are done with all the quests in this period, you actually see go up to, like, let's say 14 complete. They'll show you that you have finished tier 2. Yeah. So it could be a good way for yourself to sort of track your progress on like how far you have finished up to. Yep.
So currently, are you getting anything? Zero. You've got
0 yet.
nothing. You have nothing at all.
Okay, I'll go and complete one after this.
Yeah. Oh, I love this. So at least you know something. Sometimes I guess we lose track. Or actually, the other thing that could happen is that while you're learning, and then you get so excited about learning something else, and then actually that is not part of the list of quests that you completed. So you thought you completed, but actually it's not in one of the listed. So just make sure that when you're doing I mean, you can learn as much as you want, but the 14 quests have to come from the list on our website. Yep. Yeah, this is one of those like geek stuff that we're built to help you count quests. So yeah, do share the link in the chat. We'll put it into the Slack channel as well so that you can also check it out. Let's see. Okay, cool. I love that when y'all talk about the search, right? It gave such an amazing idea that is continual learning. So this is great to know that you're interested to go further. Hey, we're in on Horizon. Didn't you guys get certification as well?
I did, but I think one of them recently just left because I didn't find it as useful. I think that's the security one. I kind of skip ACE. So basically, like just now, William was mentioning, like ACE is like associate cloud engineer, right? Yeah. So ACE. So that's like well known to be the like one level below all the other certifications. So like that's supposedly the easier one, I guess. But I mean, based on what Wei Yan was mentioning about some of the questions, it sounds harder, oddly enough. But yeah, so there are other certifications as well. So there's like the architect and then the data engineer. I think recently there's also the security as well. Yeah, I haven't been keeping up with the certification programs because like you actually need quite a hefty amount of study before you actually attempt it. And also the kind of the main gripe about it is Google Cloud changes a lot every year, which is good. I mean, like if you are the consumer, uh, because like you have new features, new exciting features. Like I think the one of the new ones is like Cloud Run. That's my personal favorite. I guess Rayan, that's also your personal favorite as well. I hope. But and there's also Cloud Secret as well, which is a product that kind of allows you to manage secrets via some sort of form-based system, and like that can allow you to inject secrets into the runtimes of various applications. And like, all these products are new, and they may not be uh, seen in past certification exams, but you can be sure for now, especially in the newer certification exams, there will be at least like two, maybe three of these questions coming up. And definitely they will be like focusing on like, how those technologies kind of work, which is very kind of important to know. That's my personal opinion, but I mean, those won't be asked as questions, but having that fundamental knowledge and then building up to what Cloud Run is and how it works and everything is kind of a good way to kind of progress.
Yeah, thanks for that tip. So yeah, we'll definitely keep that in mind. I love that this is a learning thing. We'll try to incorporate that into the next one. I saw this note from this person, Xu Ren. Why are you like that? 挑拨离间. GitHub is for everybody, yo. Like, and we didn't build this on GCP, right?
No, it's on GitHub pages. Because it's, I'm sorry, like, because it's free to host there.
Oh well.
Okay, but that said, you can host it. Okay. As a GD, I have to say this. You can use Google App Engine. It's also free 28 hours a day. You can use it 24 hours. I used to, actually, funny story. When I was younger as in like 5 years ago, when I was in uni, I used to host my own personal site on Google App Engine. So if you are interested, this is something actually I also tell some of my younger, like junior engineers and also interns. If you are interested in trying out the cloud and doing a bit of web development along the way, one challenge I would say is, go and try to, now that we're doing this Quick Labs challenge, right? Go try out some App Engine, serverless, Cloud Run labs along the way, and then set yourself a challenge. Maybe you'll create your own site if you don't have, host it on Google Cloud. I think it can be for free because App Engine runs for 28 hours a day. 24 hours is all you need. You have 4 extra instance hours. LOL, force him to migrate to Cloud Run.
Yun and Horizon are both our Google Cloud, Google developer experts on cloud technologies. So they know what they're doing, lah. And if they're happier there, all the best. But it's okay, we're all friendly and everybody has a GitHub account. In fact, one of the recent conversation we're having with a lot of developers is that, the GitHub is like the new LinkedIn. Oh, well, it's not really the new LinkedIn, but it's like the compulsory LinkedIn thing for developers. So yeah, I mean, we definitely encourage you to have it. If you don't, you should. And if you put it on GitHub, even better. It's like your CV, right? Yeah. Well done, Wei Yuan. I hope your boss is watching this and reward you for that.
I don't see him in the chat. I assume he's not.
I know, because Julius, if he's here, he's normally in the chat and like having a fun time.
I think someone asked a question about the person being from Indonesia.
Okay, so the official answer to this is everybody can join, but I can only send the swags to Singapore address. So when you fill up the redemption form, it needs to be a Singapore address. So you're all welcome to join. But yeah, if you have a Singapore address to deliver it to. And actually, we just wrapped up the Indonesia Cloud Study Jam just about 2 weeks ago. And yeah, I'm sorry if you missed it. But yeah, if you want to join, you can. Very similar topics though. The modules are probably about 50% of them are the same. So there'll be a little bit of overlap. But definitely welcome to join us. But the swag might not get to Indonesia. You'll just get to Singapore. Stop at the custom. Oh wait, there's another one. Will we receive email for complimentary 1 month? Oh, okay. So if you registered before, if you registered before yesterday, you would all already have received it. If it's today, then you will get it by the end of the day. So basically, every day we'll send it out to new registrants one time. So
I think this one might also be asking about when you get the free 1 month access. I mean, not the initial 9 credits. Okay, so for this one, right, I think based on all the previous quick guides we have, usually you will not get an email. But what you need to do is go to the top right of your screen, click on your icon, right? When it drops down, right? So before, if you're not on a what do you call it, on this free access before, Yeah, if you're not on the free access before, right, usually they will show you, okay, your name and then your email and then like how many credits you have remaining. If it's successful, right, like your 1 month thing is successful, they will change that credits, right, into a monthly subscription. So you indicate there that you have that monthly subscription, which is only for 1 month. Yeah. So top right hand of the screen, that just click the button from there.
Yep. So apparently, February is also sharing that you can watch the video, the tutorial on how to get access video, and it's a step-by-step instruction on how to get the access. It's just a 2 minutes video. You watch that, and you'll answer all of these questions. The link to that is
Share the slides again.
we could. It's on yours, right? We could. Okay, we can share that again as
come back.
yeah, because we're about to wrap up, so we can like refresher slides. All right, here we go. Okay. All right, so this is the get started one, and this will get you access to the Google Cloud Skills Boost platform. Oh my God, I'm getting really good at saying this name. Google Cloud Skills Boost platform. And then the next one is to claim your claim the swag. And then I think we have another slide which all the registration and Slack channel. Maybe we'll just share that. What's that ahead? Yeah. And then there's also these channels. So if you take a screenshot, you can go check them out. If you haven't already registered, it's at goo.girl/Majula GCP. It's case sensitive, so the GCP have to be in capital. Yeah, I know it's a bit fussy. So we'll put it into the Slack channel, which you also have to type in yourself. It's gdsg.slack.com. Yeah. If you have any challenges with this, just go to the video description of this YouTube channel. We'll update it right after this video end. All right. I hope we've answered all the questions. I see that you're also helping each other to answer these questions, which is awesome. Actually, just talking a little bit about community, one of the things that I love about this community that Wei Yan and Harizon has built as well is having this Slack channel where you can ask each other questions, right? So we highly encourage you that if you have questions, to go and ask it in the Slack channel. And also, if you already have the experience, don't wait for these two guys to reply. You can also answer like, hey, you have this question. I experienced this as well. This is how you do it. This is a community. We all take and learn from each other. So if you have any tips and tricks or recommendations or any questions, feel free to go into the Slack channel and teach and learn from each other. I think that's the best part, because I know Wei Yan doesn't like to do things during office hours because he is a good employee like that. So you only look at it after office hours. So on the reverse, February and I will look at it during office hours because it's part of our job. So so we will support you as much as possible. But if you are there for each other, it's a great opportunity. I always find that the best way to learn is also to teach. You think so, Wei Yan? Is that why you speak at so many events?
Yes, agreed.
Wait, you're speaking at event in Europe, isn't it? I saw this banner that came out.
Oh yeah.
Where is
West Sweden and UK and Ireland. Two events is West Sweden and UK and Ireland. I think that's what it's called. So it's like kind of like a joint community there.
Wow. Is this your COVID travel thing where you just speak at
No, this is online. I can't fly there, unfortunately.
No, is this your version of COVID travel? Like, I cannot go there, I shall speak at an event there.
Not really. I don't get to do anything there.
Oh, but are you excited? No, it's a completely different community.
Yes, it's for me. This is the first community that, like, not within Asia. So usually I tend to go like sort of travel around this region. Be it like I think before COVID, like flying down to the country itself. But it's the first time I'm actually speaking to a European crowd like outside of Asia. I'm a little bit, how should I put it? And I guess anxious would be the closest word that I have. Like, not really sure. I'm guessing because different cultures has different perceptions, like how they take in like the different tech talks as well. So I'm imagine the questions might be very different. The way I deliver my content, probably I have to tweak it a little bit as well. Yeah, but I think it'll be exciting. Yeah.
You should tell us the experience on how is it different from, speaking to different communities. That will be a great takeaway for people who are, speaking for the first time, or even people who are thinking of speaking overseas. I think I'll be quite nervous if I speak to a completely different crowd. And my impression, of course, as an Asian myself, is that whenever you ask Asian whether there's question, right, it's like never many questions, but they don't, probably in the West they have a lot more questions, so then, which means you really have to think on your feet a lot quicker,
Yeah.
right? So wow, have you decided your presentation yet?
I actually have already done that same presentation I'm not sure, I think in Singapore I've probably done it once,
Is that the one
and
where you're
then once
dancing and
in
doing push-up and stuff?
not that one. That one is from years ago. This one is a different one that we did sort of as part of this pandemic situation where we decided. I mean, we're using StreamYard now,
Yeah.
and instead of going for a more expensive subscription, can we use Google Cloud to help us to broadcast to more clients without having to pay this higher subscription fee? And we really managed to come up with something to do this traffic relay. So I think this talk itself is part of the accumulation of all efforts that we put in creating this application for use in our volunteer organization. Yeah, so this is actually okay. Maybe not GDG Club, but more in the Big O side of things. For those who know what Big O is.
Yeah, but it's so amazing that you're constantly trying to build all these tools to kind of like streamline your own work processes and your own community experience. Harrison, you unmuted yourself. Go.
Oh, I did. Okay. No, I just wanted to drop a comment where Wei Yan's content, the one that he'll be presenting in West Sweden and UK, right? Those content, if you want to see like a preview or like a previously done version of that content and blog, I think it was already shared on Facebook. So if you are curious, you can like take a sneak peek before those people in Sweden get to see it. But yeah, just want to let everyone know about that.
Yeah, actually, I see that most of you are joining us from YouTube, but GDG Cloud Singapore also has a Facebook group. So if you want to join your Facebook group, you can just go to Facebook and type GDG Cloud Singapore. I think if you see, this, you search this, and then you will get to the Facebook page, and you can join them there too. And there you can find all of the past events that they have spoken at, or upcoming events. They always publish it there as well. So that's a great place to start. All right. Okay. Conscious of time that we're about to wrap up soon. Just want to, see if there's any final questions before we get to our own labs tonight. Are you actually going to get started, or you plan? Is this a weekend thing for you, Horizon and Ryan?
Definitely weekend, man. I just say busy with work as usual. Infrastructure is not kind to folks, and when infrastructure gets ill, they really drag you down to the steps, and they don't give you a chance to breathe for a long time. a bit philosophical, but yeah. I guess the same with Wei Yan, I suppose. Like when stuff goes down, stuff really goes down. Everything turns red in your face, and like
Oh no, wait. So your project things are down now, and then we're
uh,
making you come and hang out with us over this call.
no, I mean it's not down for me. It's just that infrastructure is just kind of hard to deal with. So like there's a lot of research needs to be done, a lot of testing. It's not application development is on the simpler side where like you have application, you build the application, you have unit tests, and then you deploy it on the platform. But who's maintaining the platform? That's the main question. And then what if the platform goes down? What happens? The platform is not built by the company. Then the question just continues rolling down from there. Like what happens in the platform side? How do you scale things out? What happens if certain components go down? What would that impact application side? Will it mean lost revenue for the business? So yeah, those kind of questions kind of need to be
Oh my god, Harrison,
thought
I
about.
have this like feeling, all the web and app developers are like, this girl, what are you talking about? Very important, okay? What we do. Yeah, I guess, it's all kind of like this whole ecosystem of very complex things coming together, and everybody plays its parts to make it perfect and to make it run. I mean, like I can't speak for which one is the most complex, but I'm sure everybody is really, really stressed. And I'm so sorry, infrastructure folks, that you feel like you are carrying the weight of the foundation of this cake. And the web app people are just, putting the frosting on the cake, right?
Wait. As long as you are deploying on a cloud platform, those problems kind of go away. So if you deploy on Google Cloud, okay, those problems are
And when
not
you're
so bad.
looking for a cloud platform, you know who to look for. These are our two Google Cloud experts. Wait, this two. All right. Well, this is really fun. Oh, I see one comment about app dev is on the simpler side. Oh, you got quoted, man. Oh,
Shit.
wait.
Please don't cancel me for this.
Don't quote us, okay? Oh no, this is a live event. Now I'm so afraid. Every time we go an event, I'm like, this is going to be immortalized. It's going to be in public space forever. Yeah, okay, all right. We'll let you guys get to what you're doing this evening. Thanks again for joining us. We hope we answered all your questions. And Wei Yin and Horizon for putting this amazing event together. And in the next 3 weeks, we look forward to being with you through this journey to code along this Google Cloud Study Jam. So yeah, thanks again for joining us for Modular GCP Kickoff webinar. And we will we'll meet you either in a Facebook or a Slack channel or somewhere.
Bye-bye.
Bye.